Hi, I'm Sharon from Sharon Shed Signs and Designs. If we have not met, come on in, say hi, and let me know where you're watching from. Let me make sure I've got things set up right. Just almost there. So I can see the comments. All right, I'm good. All right, so say hi. Let me know what you're up to. I am going to make the Waddle On In, the penguin. Today so it'll be fairly short, I think. But I think that's really cute, and so that's what I thought I would do today. Hey, Kendra from Illinois. I'm Sharon from Illinois. Hey, Deb, how are you? Hi, Joan. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get my board base coated while people are coming on. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's supposed to rain here today, so it just feels cold and damp. I don't think it's that cold. Nope, 64. It doesn't feel like it. So, not to me anyway. I thought it felt warmer when I walked the dog this morning than it does now. So, I haven't done much this weekend. Live yesterday on Stencil the Month Club. And then this live today. I went to church this morning. Other than that, and the usual, picking up a few groceries, and that's been about it. Hey, Donna. Hey, Carol. Good to see you guys. Hey, Kendra. You're pouring resin, making Christmas gifts? Oh, fine. Hey, Lisa. How are you? I'm good, girl. Let's see. Deb, I think I said hi, but if I didn't, hi. This is a 12-inch round from Walmart. Which is the size I need for this stencil. I should have did my edges first, but I forgot, so I'm going to wait and do them later when it's dry. Otherwise, I'll have paint all over me. Hey, Karen. How are you? I sat down after we got home from church, and I'm in a Bible study on Wednesday night, so I was reading part of the scripture that I have to read, and it was 6 chapters. And I was answering some comments, and I was about to go to sleep, you guys. So I think I see a nap in my future. Getting little specks or something in there. Be good, Avery. Lay down, go sleep. She had to be in here. Now she's wanting out. Lay down, go sleep. I put her bed right behind me, thinking maybe she would lay down there. She always wants to be with me or close to me. She prefers, though, on my lap. But that would make it a little bit hard to paint. All right, I think I've got that all coated and got all the stuff out of it. You was kicked off yesterday? Well, that's not good. Hey, Cheryl. Good, I'm glad you can hear me. I've got my microphone on, but I see that I've knocked off. There it goes right there. The little foam thing that goes on the end. There, got it back together. All right, so let me dry this. You're good, Karen. Good deal. Me too. We thought yesterday evening that my daughter-in-law was having a heart attack or a stroke or something. Her blood pressure went up top in the middle of the 200. And she'd been having pains in her neck and down her side and her back. So my son rushed her to the emergency room. I went over there, but they said it wasn't an heart, and gave her some morphine and I think some blood pressure medicine. And then she got bad again about 1 o'clock, so they took her to a different hospital, a little bit bigger one. They said the same thing, though, it's not an heart, so I don't know. Said maybe she pulled a muscle. Gave her some more morphine. It was the first time she'd ever been to the emergency room in her life. Oh my gosh. Hey, Linda. Hey, Mary. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Gail. Howdy, Mary Harper. Good to see all you guys. Good to see you. All right, I think that's about dry. I think that's the end off my glue. Oh, well. So anyway, doing Waddle On In. And this piece looks like it is first. And it goes on a 12-inch round, so it's etched around the edge, so you can line it up good. And I am going to tape it down. Wherever I can. I think I'll put some tape under here. There's that side. And one more piece under the other side. Maybe down here. All right, I think that's good. So I guess I'll do my black first, or my penguin. I think I'll use a big stencil brush. Rarely get to do that. I'll grab one. They're the only stencil brushes I have that look like new, because they don't get used. So I'm using Dixie Belle Caviar, and I need to get a shop towel so I can offload. Avery, quit pacing and lay down, girl. When got a section that's this large, you can start in the center and work your way out rather than offloading, really, but I didn't think to do that. I'm not used to, haven't done anything this large in a long time. I was just thinking this morning, this penguin might be cute. Put a couple of them on a porch leaner with Let It Snow. Might be pretty cute. And dry it and then add a little bit more to make it a little darker. Right now I'm just moving paint around. Make it a little bit darker. Bristles coming out on my brush. That looks better though. That looks better. More penguin-y. Forgot about his feet, and I think I want to do those in I can't think of the name of it, but I'm gonna grab it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Grab it and throw my dog out. Come on, you can go out. Come on. Goodbye. Terracotta. That's what I wanted. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but I could not. But I was tired of listening to Avery pace the floor anyway. I think it'll be cute for winter. So, I like penguins, so still got several of the new stencils I haven't used yet, but I just thought, and several of them I like I thought about doing the Rudolph and Santa door hanger, but I decided on this one because Melissa did the Rudolph and Santa just the other day, so yeah, mine would be a little different, but I thought I'd just do the penguin. There, now he has terracotta feet. I don't need that color anymore. Hey, good afternoon, Candy. Hey, Becca. Hey, well, thank you. I feel honored that you take a break from your garden. Let's see. You've made some beautiful pots, Becca. I was just caught the picture a few minutes ago when I was getting on to go live, so I'm going to have to look at it better. And if you've got a live, watch it, because they're beautiful. I'm anxious to try them. I've got a glass pitcher I got from the resale shop I was thinking about putting molds on, but I'll have to look up all your instructions. Alright, I'm going to use Champness, which is Fusion Mineral Paint, for my snowflakes and maybe for the words, I think. Or maybe I'll do the words in the red color. I'm going to use any scarf and all. I think they'll show up better. Alrighty, so this is muscadine wine, or muscadine wine. I don't know what it is, but it's red. You think that would work out okay to put it on a pitcher? A glass pitcher. I thought I would do some sunflowers on it. I thought it might be cute, but it may not. This is a pretty color red. And I didn't want his scarf and all to be a Christmassy red, but I kind of wanted a little bit of Christmassy colors. I got some of the clay, Becca, from Walmart, so I haven't tried it yet. This is a cute font. There's the cow door hanger yet too, and I thought about doing that. So I just got all these things to do. I love it when I got new things to do. Okay. Oh, he's going to be cute. There he is so far. Let's see. Get that tape off of there. That red does kind of look like a wine. It's pretty. All right, now the other piece, wherever I might have laid it, it's still on my thing. So I thought maybe you just laid it on there and it all lined up, but nope, not this time. So this, Yeah, I'll have to paint this white before I can do the eyes or anything, so. I need to dry that red too. It's coming off on my stencil. I don't want to smear it all over my board. I forgot to dry it. Give it a quick dry. I think the blue would have showed up fine. I just kind of like darker colors for lettering. Every time I use lighter colors, it seems like I regret it. Okay, that looks like that's where the way I would want it. They haven't etched this part to where it's real helpful. But it's not complicated to figure out where it should go. Okay. Set that aside before I spell it, but I am going to want it again in a minute. So I'm going to use drop cloth for the white part on them. I think I'm about ready to get a new shop down. This will probably take 2 coats to get it good and solid. Let me move this because that might be in your way. I love to watch the penguins when we go to the zoo. I think they're funny, cute, in their tuxedo suit. Again, this is a big enough area. I could have used a large brush and started in the center and worked my way out, but I didn't do that. Try not to stick my brush in the wrong pile of paint. I think we're supposed to have a pretty cold week this week. It's only got down in the 30s one night, but so far. And I'm not going to complain because I was wanting cooler weather, so. Okay, I'll dry this and then I'll give it a second coat so it looks a little better. Thank you, Susan. Offloading's the key. After you put your paint on your brush, offload it till you don't see any glistening, shiny paint on the outside of your brush. You can pounce, but I prefer to use a circular motion. And apply light pressure while the brush is full of paint, and then as you use it, apply heavier pressure. I didn't get enough paint on my brush that time. I'm not doing much good. And you shouldn't stick your paint brush right into the paint, but I'm not going to use any other colors on this brush, so it's okay. I won't mess it up. That's looking better. I think a circular motion is what most people prefer, but you can pounce if you like. You can also use cosmetic sponges instead of a brush. I started out that way and I thought it was good, but now I don't like it anymore, but I'd much rather use a brush. Just make sure you're using a good quality brush, like something like an Essential stencil brush. And offload, 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 and you'll be fine. I use shop towels to offload, but you can use paper towels or whatever you got that's absorbent. I think Melissa Miller uses coffee filters, or she did there for a while anyway. So whatever you got. Like I said, in these big areas, you really don't have to offload that much if you start in the center and then work your way out. By the time you get to the outside edge, you will have gotten rid of a lot of the paint. All right, there's his body. Oh, he looks so cute. All right. Here's still a little thinnish. And I didn't offload because I'm not planning on going near the edge, so. And that is all the white I need, I think. Yeah, it is. It is. So, I'm going to put the lid back on the drop cloth. And dry this. To lightly take my sander and go over it, smooth that out a bit. first. Let's see, where's the A? Little brush. Scratch that up. It's old sandpaper. I should have changed it. All right, dry it again and then we'll be good. You could take a brush and float it in water and do shading all around his white part, but I'm not going to do that. I think he looks cute as is. Good enough. All right. Now, line this up where it needs to go. That should be it. Oh, I'm on the wrong side, obviously. There is a right and a wrong side to a stencil. You can usually tell because there's a bigger drop off or whatever on the wrong side. More of a ridge there. And so you can still stencil with it, but sometimes it's a little harder. All right, I think that is good enough. I'm going to take my wine color. Do his earmuffs. I'm surprised, being a reddish color, that's covering the black, but it is. That's good. There's our earmuffs. And I see I've already got some red on the scarf, which is what I wanted anyway, so no matter. I keep setting paint where it might be in your way. I don't think it is, but let's see. Going to do black for his eyes. I'm done with the red. it's a small space, so I think I'll use a domed brush. And with a domed brush, you do have to offload even more, or you'll have bleed. Okay. Use the same brush, so I'm going to use the terracotta again for his nose. Okay. I guess it's his beak, not his nose. And he needs pink cheeks because he's out in the cold. This is soft pink. Okay. I'm going to use Manor Green from Fusion Mineral Paint for the stripes and his scarf. But first I'm going to dry him. He looks good. I've got me the toothpick goes with it. There's a little red got on the that's just kind of making a mess. I need to get a small brush and the white again and just fix it that way. Didn't really look like bleed, it looked more like maybe spots I got off of the stencil. But it might have been a bleed. Okay. Red there and there. He's looking good though. Drying real quick. Place. Alright, Manor Green with a domed brush. Because the stripes aren't real big. And I dropped them in the floor. They're on my foot. Okay, I think I've got that laid on there right. And tape it in a couple places maybe so it doesn't move. All right. It's kind of therapeutic to do. This has been a fun one. All right. I'm going to use a little vintage photo, because I always do, if I remember it anyway. Go around the edge, and I've still got to do the very edges, the sides. I think using this or black or, you know, whatever you like, I think it frames it in. Makes it look better. There, a little shading on his belly. Okay. Waddle on in. I think he's cute. I hope you guys like it. Of course, you can do it in whatever colors you like. I don't know what I wanted. I didn't want it to be just Christmas. I wanted to be able to use it all winter, so I think it's cute. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate it. You've been listening, but obviously not paying attention. Oh, Becca. No, I do the same thing. So, yeah. No, it's not a club stencil. It's called Waddle On In. So, not club. They've got that. It's a snowman for next month's club, and it's really cute. You've probably seen Melissa do it. It is cute. I may do it this week sometime too. Anyway, thanks you guys. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I think he's stinking cute too. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, you guys. I love you and I appreciate your support. And I will see you Thursday, hopefully. All right, bye-bye.